Aaron Rodgers has 4 options left. I'll reveal those today. Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon. You're getting another Aaron Rodgers video, and I don't care, Perna. Yes, the teat that has produced all of the Aaron Rodgers news this offseason is mostly spitting dust. However, it's squirted out just a couple drops of info that I think are relevant. And if you're thirsty, well, this might not quench your thirst, but at least you can wet your lips.
Any idea who's going to be there? Anybody who's going to be quarterbacking in the number 12 jersey?
Yeah, I don't know, BA. Let's see.
And I finally understand why Russell Wilson's teammates truly find him annoying. And we get our first look at the new Kurt Warner film.
Destiny, it belongs to the underdogs.
That's good sports. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, especially if you want to see a movie made about me one day. American moron Brandon Perna, how he flew too close to the sun. Today's episode is sponsored by buyraycon.com/thatsgood, which will save you 15% off when you use my link below. Now I've taken my wireless Raycons with me everywhere. Yes, I leave my editing station where I also use them. From New York City to the desert to the top of the mountains, all the way down to the industrial wastelands of North Denver to the most American place I know, a bald eagle's nest. I even went to the future, where Raycon's 6 hours of playtime, array of color selection, and snug noise isolating fit were unmatched. Raycon has a 45-day free return policy. That means you have until football preseason to test them out. So click my link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/thatsgood to get 15% off Raycon earbuds, which are already half the price of other premium earbuds. Now most NFL fans know the Kurt Warner story.
Kid watching Kurt Warner play football, everybody knew the story. He was working at a supermarket and then plays arena football. Then gets in the NFL.
Welcome to the Rams.
He wins the freaking Super Bowl.
And of course, after that Super Bowl win, Kurt and his wife committed to the idea that by the time they get to age 55, we won't be able to tell them apart. What this film will reveal that may shock NFL fans is that Rams head coach Dick Vermeil used to kill people for fun.
The NFL.
Welcome to the Rams. Welcome to the Rams.
At least that's how Dennis Quaid is portraying Dick.
Welcome to the Rams.
Welcome to the Rams. The older Dennis Quaid gets, the more I believe he might be just as crazy as his brother, Randy Quaid. Now, I'm not sure if this film will be good, but it looks like the football scenes will look great. That should be expected, though, when you hire O.J. Simpson to play Marshall Faulk. Yes, former pro ball player O.J. Simpson is playing Marshall Faulk. But it's O.J. Keith Simpson, who I'm sure had to start using his middle name to separate his identity from the NFL's most free murderer. O.J. Keith Simpson, though, actually played pro ball as a receiver/defensive back for the Kansas City Command Arena League. Anyway, the movie is called American Underdog, starring Zachary Levi and Anna Paquin, and is set to release December 10th, 2021. Mostly, I'm just happy to see a sports movie trailer that isn't Space Jam 2. Now on the podcast, last week on my second channel, That's Good Broncos, Will Keys and I were discussing who would make a good new owner for the Broncos, and we landed on Clippers owner Steve Ballmer of Microsoft Riches. Well, just a few hours after we wrapped the pod, Ballmer made these two guys Microsoft by playing a game of Minesweeper with their dick and balls. And worst of all, this public molestation was in vain because the Clippers still got blown the fuck out. People think that just because Bill Cosby got released, now you can start going around treating everyone's junk like it's your personal property. Well, guess what? you can't. And keep Steve Ballmer away from our quarterbacks and their massive hogs here in Denver. Ownership offer retracted, Steve. Now, Bleacher Report revealed in a tweet this week that Russell Wilson quizzes his receivers every Thursday. To which I say, nerd, you fucking nerd. Apparently, Wilson hands out a 15-page scouting report to the Seahawks offense every week, and then to make sure they reviewed his reports, he quizzes them.
Pop quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a bus.
Now, I know in the last episode I said I didn't care about the match, the golf game between Rodgers and Brady. And that's because the NBA Finals started on the same day. But guess what I ended up watching more of? The damn golf game over Game 1. Congrats to the Suns, by the way. The guys, though, did ask Aaron Rodgers during the match if he would be starting for the Packers Week 1. And this doesn't really sound like a guy ready to come back to Green Bay.
Leads me to a question. October 17th, Packers Bears. Any idea who's going to be there? Anybody who's going to be quarterbacking in the number 12 jersey?
Yeah, I don't know, BA. We'll see.
How
We'll see, won't we?
How about September 12th then? Will you go for that one?
What's that one?
That would be the opener against the Saints.
Oh.
All cheesers rejoice.
Yeah, I don't know, BA. We'll see.
Okay.
I know you're a Milwaukee guy.
I know.
Aaron, everybody is on their toes. They want to know, man. They want to know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just having a good time out here with Tom. I'm trying to talk to him about it. If he's going to keep playing or not, you know? Charles, I'll tell you this week in Tahoe, all right? And you can leak it.
Okay, I got you.
Like all of you, I am sick of this. I am sick of waiting for Aaron Rodgers to return to Green Bay or for them to break and trade him. But Aaron's not doing anything to give anyone any hope on either side. He's had 2 TV chances to give Packers fans hope. First with Kenny Mayne, and all we remember from that was Kenny Mayne's epic send-off.
Gretchen just wants a new comforter. You, Aaron Rodgers.
And then again during the match. And again, Rodgers refused to hint at anything. Now, I'm not trying to read into this like a mentally stunted Sherlock Holmes, but all Rodgers had to say was, I'm working on things with the Packers and we will see what happens. It's close to being just as ambiguous, but suggests he wants to be back. However, he refuses to give up any leverage and just dodges it completely. Although he did clarify that he never said he's unhappy with his boss.
He's unhappy with his boss and has no options. Who is Aaron Rodgers?
Ding ding, that is correct. Well done.
It's a projection, Tom. I never said I'm unhappy with my boss.
But technically his boss could be a lot of people. Head coach Matt LaFleur, GM Brian Gutekunst, President Mark Murphy, the 360,000 Packer fan team stock owners, all the way to Shailene Woodley. Could be Aaron Rodgers' boss. Regardless, Aaron Rodgers might be the most clutch golfer in the NFL, and he and Bryson DeChambeau beat the piss out of Phil and Tom. You see what Rodgers can do when his teammates actually support him? He beats Brady early and with authority. Now, the Broncos are still linked to Aaron Rodgers. That is real. I did learn that new GM George Paton tried to move down from pick 9 to make a Rodgers trade happen. That's kind of big. I also got a DM from someone who was talking with a member of the Broncos organization who revealed that Rodgers is in contact frequently with Broncos players and told them Denver is the only team he wants to play for this season. Yes, the Packers still have to decide to play ball in this scenario, but do you want to know how I know that the Packers are fucked? Well, during the match, Rodgers was talking about finding your zen, aligning your chakras, and tapping into some metaphysical philosophy that can only be tolerated here in Colorado. Wisconsin still burns people at the stake for that type of witchcraft nonsense. Right now, there are exactly 4 ways this can play out. And based on all of the info we have, they are all equally possible. Scenario 1. The Packers refuse to deal Aaron Rodgers and he plays in Green Bay this season and then is given his wish to be traded or released, which Green Bay can do as they take on just $17 million in dead cap money instead of the $38 million if they traded him now. That could get complicated though if Rodgers does lead Green Bay to a Super Bowl, where Rodgers may want to return on his current deal and or get an extension. Then there's scenario 2. The Packers refuse to trade Rodgers, and he continues to hold out. In that case, a branch emerges as the Packers would have two choices. Play all of 2021 with Rodgers holding out and collect over $30 million that Rodgers would have to pay back while Jordan Love runs the team into the bottom of the NFC North. Or he holds out and Green Bay finally realizes he's serious and they trade him after the season starts but before the NFL trade deadline ends. Probably closer to the deadline so they can get some money back, max value for Rodgers still, and handicap him by sending him to a new team as late as humanly possible in a very petty move. Scenario 3, the Packers trade Aaron Rodgers like we all believe he wants, and yes, that is most likely to the Denver Broncos, and this becomes a masterclass for NFL GMs on how to not handle an MVP quarterback after Rodgers wins a second Super Bowl for himself and a fourth for the Broncos. Scenario 4, the Packers agree they have a philosophical problem, whatever that means, in terms of how they run the organization, show Aaron how they will change, Rodgers feels heard, and he returns peacefully with the intention to finish his career in Green Bay, and by the time he's inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, nobody remembers any of this, except for me and Tom Grossi, who retells the story of all the easy Aaron Rodgers YouTube views from 2021 at my funeral. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a fifth scenario. Aaron Rodgers could retire, but I just don't believe that's gonna happen. I do not believe that. He could retire, host Jeopardy for a year. The Packers realize he's serious. Then he unretires, and the Packers willingly deal him at that point. Regardless of where Rodgers does or does not play this season, the good news is we get Scott Hanson back on NFL Red Zone for the next several years. He just inked a multi-year deal, and I'm pretty sure he's the one guy all NFL fans love. Bring up the Octobox, baby. We are in the witching hour because we're getting desperate for NFL football.
Welcome to the ring.
Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe here on YouTube. Share this video with your grandma. I am pretty sure your grandma's got a big ol' crush on me. Or just watch another video here. I recapped the NFC North Power Rankings last week.